Good morning, everyone. This is Morning with Jesus for February the 18th, 2016. So it's time for you to grab that cup of your favorite beverage, sit back and relax, and hear the messages that Jesus has for you today, the messages that can help change your life and to create the life that you truly want to live. I am your hostess, Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds. I am a conscious channel, a freedom and empowerment life coach, an infinity healer, and I am here to transform the world into joy. At least that's the big picture. It'll take me a couple of days to get that one accomplished. My other hostess, DC Love, is not with me today. She's tending to her grandchildren. So she is surrounded by love right now. Love and lots of excitement. They're 3 and 5 years old. So I'm sure she's having fun. You can learn more about either DC Love or myself at my website at divinelyguidedhealing.com. And just click on the tab that says Mornings with Jesus. And if you scroll down to the bottom of that page, there are pictures of both of us and Learn More buttons. DC's Learn More button will take you to DC's website. So if you wanted to have a session with DC and get an angel reading from her, that's a wonderful way of finding her. And of course, my Learn More button will take you to a different page on my website where you already are. And feel free to look at my website and see what's there. There's free things as well as things to pay for and lots of information. Lots of things to help you on your path to learning who you are and creating the life that you want to live. So we will begin now with the message that Jesus is channeling through me. So let's see what he wants to say to us today. My beloveds, I want you to understand yourself. I know that with some of you, you feel that this is impossible. You have tried and tried and tried to understand who you are, why you're here, what this whole life thing is all about. And today I'm going to bring you some clarity about that. Who you are is an individualized aspect of the infinite source, the Creator, God, the Father, Allah, Buddha, whatever name you want to use. And the name is not important. And you chose to have this experience of living in these physical bodies on this physical planet because it gives you a whole different perception of who you are. And when I say who you are, I am talking about the infinite source. Everything that you experience is part of God's experience. Everything you think, everything you feel, everything you do. We know that you have been taught that you are these individuals, this whole and complete little person, and that each of you is this isolated, whole and complete little person. And we want you to know that that's not true. There's no way that you could ever be isolated. It wasn't like you were created and the cord was cut and you were sent out all alone into the world. Your connection to God, to the infinite source, is always there. And one of the things that so many of you come to experience in these physical forms is to learn to be the physical you and the spiritual you. Because you don't have to choose one or the other. You are both. You are everything. You are all. So you don't have the limitations that you were brought up to believe that you had. And you're having those limitations is part of why you wanted to be in the physical, so that you could explore yourself, so that the infinite source could explore itself. And this is one of the reasons why we tell you there is no right or wrong or good or bad or any of those judgments, those comparisons. Because there was no carved in stone plan for your life before you came into the physical. There are many songs that talk about or ask you, what would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail? If anything you desired was possible. And those are actually glimpses of the truth of who you are, because you can't fail. No matter what you do or how your life flows, it's all just a part of the experience. And we don't say this to make you feel that you're insignificant, because you're not. How could you be? You are infinite source. How could you be insignificant? And each of you are contributing to that universal wisdom that the infinite source has been accumulating for as long as the infinite source has been. You are part of that beautiful tapestry of life. And there is no part of that tapestry that is more important than any other part of that tapestry, because it is the whole of the tapestry that is so beautiful. So when you are looking at your life, when you are looking at your choices, when you are deciding what it is that you want to create this lifetime, this time around, because yes, you do have more than one opportunity to be in the physical, on this world or any other world. When you are deciding what's important to you this time, no matter what that decision is, you are still equal to every other being. You are still just as important as every other being. You are still just as significant as every other being. There is no hierarchy that you are placed in. We do not look at you after you have left the physical world and come back home and say, well, this time around you just weren't as good as you were before. We don't judge you at all, because each of you are experiencing what you are choosing to experience. Each of you are an important part of all of us. And that is why we are here, to be of assistance to each and every one of you. We don't discriminate. We really want you to understand you are making choices. That's what you're here for. You are having experiences. That is what you are here for. You are learning lessons. That is what you are here for. And you are reconnecting with your own hearts, with your own wisdom, with your own power. And that is what you are here for. You are learning how to be in the flow of love, the flow of life, the flow of energy from the infinite source, while also in the physical body. That is what you are here for. So you can see that there really is no right or wrong about it. Whatever you are experiencing is whatever you are experiencing. And if you want to experience more of who you are, then do the things that allow you to connect with that deeper part of you. And it is not required, but most of the people who do it find it to be very rewarding. But there are some people who never do it throughout the entire lifetime that they are here. They always live a sort of disconnected kind of existence, even though it is impossible to actually be disconnected. But you can pretend anything. You can pretend everything. We want you to understand that you don't need to judge yourself. That's why we tell you there is no right or wrong, good, bad, all of those comparisons, because that's all coming from judgment. And judgment usually has some sort of condemnation to it. And you're never going to be condemned. Why would you be? You are infinite source energy. How could you ever be less? So we hope that this information has been beneficial to you, because we know that some of you are searching for who you are, for your purpose, your meaning in your life. And we want you to know that you are the one that gets to determine that you have that freedom, that you can create yourself to be anyone, anything that you choose to be. And as long as you are tapping into your own heart, into your own truth, that there is absolutely nothing that is impossible for you. So we want you to enjoy this wonderful adventure that you have chosen to be on. We want you to enjoy every single step of this journey, because it's not about getting to the finish line. You are learning in every moment. You are changing in every moment. So we want you to live in every moment. And don't put off your life, your happiness, your beingness until. So for today, just spend a little time soaking in the beautiful love that you are, allowing yourself to feel it and to be it. It will bring you a deeper understanding of you, of life, and help put everything into a different perspective, a perspective that brings you joy, that brings you balance, that helps you to know the truth of you. We love you, and we are here for you, and all you ever have to do is ask. We always hear you. We always respond. We are you. and you are us, and there is no separation, and there never can be. So enjoy your day, my beloveds. Enjoy your life. And know that you are loved. Be well. Okay. That's your Morning with Jesus message for today. And I hope that it brought you clarity, if that was something that you were looking for. And hopefully it brought you a deeper understanding of who you are and what your life is all about. So have a wonderful, amazing day, because you are a wonderful, amazing person. And DC and I will be back next Tuesday, and we'll talk to you then. Bye-bye, everybody.